And y'all, we're stuck inside. The snow froze. It's down. We got black ice on the roads, so the roads are closed. And so I am making me some biscuits, and they're going to be different this time. I'm going to use lard. I've got bacon, cheese, and something special I'm going to put on them, and we're going to eat them. And so right now I've got me 2 pieces of bacon chipped up in this skillet right here, and I'm frying them good and crisp. And then we're going to go from there. Okay, our bacon's nice and crispy. Let's take it out. And hold this up, let all that grease go down to the other end of it. That's what I do. I'm going to put it on a paper towel. I'll spread it out and let any grease that happens to be on it get off, because I want it to be crunchy. I'm here by myself today. There's not going to be anybody coming because the roads are blocked. They're saying to stay off of the roads. We've had lots of little accidents with people running into light poles and everything else. Some bigger accidents. So I know nobody's coming today, and I know what you're asking. You're saying, well, Brenda, you got on makeup. Well, yes, I do. It's good for your face, I think, sometimes. I greased it good. With the Amish farm soap salve stuff, the natural stuff. I greased it real good and then put my makeup on. All right, let's get to making our biscuits now. I'm going to try my best to make a few. I want some leftovers, but I don't want much. All right, I'm using lard today to make my biscuits and to grease my pan. If I make too many, what I'm going to do is not cut them all out, and I'll just save that for fried pies or something. Okay, got that done. Let's set it to the side. I'm going to give me 1 bite of bacon. I just got to. I've already sanded, listen to me. I've already sifted this, and so we're ready to go now. I'm going to make my bird nest real quick. And I'm not going to make many, y'all. I'm just going to make just a few. I forgot to open my buttermilk. This is a new thing of it. I better take care of it because, heck, half the time you can't even find buttermilk in the store anymore. Okay. Here's my lard. I'm going to get 1 good handful out because that's all chicken egg size, because that's all. I'm trying to make just a few. Put me a little buttermilk in there. Maybe a 3/4 of a cup or so. Okay, come over here and look down in the pot. We're going to make us some biscuits this morning on this old cold day. Yeah, we've got black ice on the road, so I guess, well, school will be out again today, because we don't want to endanger anybody, that's for certain. We do not want to do that. I'm going to make these up real quickly, and then we're going to, a little bit more, not much, because I'm trying not to make much. I'm trying to just make just a little bit today. But I guarantee you by the end of the day, they all will be gone. I've had 2 cups of coffee this morning. And y'all can make this now. Have you got some flour? This is self-rising white lily. You want the self-rising so you don't have to add anything to it. All right, that looks about right. See there? Ooh, yeah, that looks good. All right, clean your hands off. Like that. Okay. Push that out of the way completely. Flour your surface. I hadn't got my pad out today. I thought, well, I'm not going to do it on my pad today. Flour your hands just a little bit. And get your dough out. And I've got it all over my shirt right here. Pat it down. All right, yeah, I think I just made a little bit today. This is just perfect. All right, I'm going to pat it out kind of thin because I'm going to do something different today. I'll show y'all what I'm going to do. Okay? Y'all ever heard of that word before? Okay. Okay stands for okay. Okay? Okay? Let me wash my hands off real quickly. And I'll be right back with you. I get some hot water to come out of this thing. Ooh, it's cold right now. I should have let it run a while. Feels like it's freezing my hand. Oh my goodness. I gotta turn it off. Oh. I've got my oven preheated to 500 degrees. All right, here's what we're gonna put on our biscuit. And here's what we're gonna do differently today than we've done before. I'm making a one in all biscuit. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to take our bacon. We're going to take our bacon and we're going to put it on one side of our dough. One side of it, one half of it, in other words. Okay, now we're going to take some cheese. Can y'all see okay now? Can you see okay? We're going to take some cheese. I've got some sharp cheese right here. We're going to grate us just a little bit. And we're going to put that on top of the bacon. And then we're going to put on something really good. We've got a meal in one today, that's for sure. I can get the wrapper off of it. Y'all hadn't got anything else to do today but to watch me anyway. And I hadn't got anything else to do today but talk to y'all. So we're good. We're good. All right, let's get us some cheese. I don't know how much, according to how much you want. All right, I think that's a plenty. All right, let's sprinkle it on the top of our bacon. On this half side over here. Okay. Woo-hoo. Here's some pear preserves that I made a while back. I think it was year before last. I'm going to kind of drain them as I put my pear preserves on there. If you don't have pear preserves, you can put fig preserves. You can put any kind of preserve. I don't suggest doing jelly because it turns to all liquid. And your biscuits may be kind of soggy if you do that. All right, we're going to put that on there like that. What you say? What y'all say? Okay. Do that. Flour your hands again as you're fixing to pick your dough up. Flip this over it like that. Close up any holes that might be there. Press it down easily, y'all, easily. All right, all our goodie is tucked inside. And we are going to get our pan now. And cut these out. I need my flour back over here. My goodness. Because I got to put my cutter in it. This is an old can. Some of you new folks might not know about it. Yes, I'm washing clothes today in this cold weather. All right, cut them out. You're going to have to really push down now because you got bacon and all kind of stuff in there, okay? Just push down hard so it'll come out right. Y'all think this is going to be delicious? I do. I think it's going to be delicious. We're going to cook them, and I'm actually going to eat them in front of you today. Most of the time, I don't eat them in front of you because I'm always cooking for somebody else. But I'm cooking for Brenda Gantt today. This is the Cooking with Brenda Gantt show. And we're going to eat us some good hot biscuits with some good stuff in it. All right, we're about done. Ooh, dear, I'd like to cut half of him off, didn't I? All right, well, the rest of this stuff right here, here's what I'm going to do. I am going to just pile it up, make me a weenie shape, because I don't know how much stuff is in anything. And I'll cook this on the other side right there. I'll just cut it when I need it. Okay? There we go. Let's put it in our 500-degree oven. And I'll be back when it's done. Gonna cook me a couple of eggs to go with my biscuits. And they're gonna be, I'm gonna put my skillet in my plate right here to kind of warm it up while I'm cooking them. I'm gonna do Hannah's eggs. She gave me some. She gave me this whole thing full. Her chickens had finally started laying. Woo! I'm going to cook 2 of them. They're not that big. They look like a small egg. While I was waiting on my biscuits to cook, I went over there to my sink. I was going to wash some wash some dishes. My hot water, I didn't have any. I don't know if it's because I'm running my washing machine out there or what. While these are cooking, let me check. I don't have it too high. Goodness gracious. I like mine running. Let me flip it over. And then we're going to check our biscuits. I think they're about done. I don't time my biscuits. I just look at them and see if it's like I like. And this is like I like. Let me get another hot pad. This is not thick enough. Look at that roll thing we got. The reason these don't look as smooth as I usually make them is because it's got all that stuff in it. And they're lumpy because of that. And that's okay. If y'all got you a little bitty skillet like this, do you live alone or with just your husband or your wife? These skillets are perfect for small cooking. Put a little salt and pepper on them. And then we're going to butter our biscuit, and we're fixed to have us a good old breakfast this morning. Woo! What you say? What y'all say this morning? Let me get my butter out of the microwave. Y'all, my butter was so hard this morning in my house that I had to melt it to be able to use it. I've got the thermostat set on 65, and it hasn't gone off. It just runs all the time. All the time. So, we'll get me a spoon and a fork. All right, here's what we're going to do. I've melted my butter. I had to. I mean, we got to do what we got to do, don't we? Well, here you go. Like that. All right, I'm going to get me 2 of them out. I think I'll get this one. It looks mighty good. And this one. I'm hand picking these things. Whoop. And the bottom's nice and crispy. I like them like that with the bottom crispy. Okay, now I'm going to put some butter on the top of these 2 biscuits. My goodness. I can't wait. And I'm going to wipe my nose off. My nose runs during cold weather. And here we go. We got these good-looking biscuits with the bacon and the cheese and the preserves already in it. And, you know, a lot of times when we put preserves on our biscuit, the preserves are cold because we've been sitting them in the refrigerator. But these aren't. They are delicious. And here are our country eggs. Fresh out of the hen house. Hannah said when she went out there the other day to collect her eggs, the old mama hen, she didn't want to get off those eggs. She wanted to make some babies. And Hannah said, I'm not ready for baby chicks yet. She's getting off of that nest. So she kind of had a fight with her. Thank you, Lord, for this good breakfast you're giving me. Look at that. Look at that preserve in there and that bacon. Mm-mm. I'm going to sit them back over here. I just set them right here so they kind of stay warm. I may eat another one. I probably will. Anyway, you can't mess up on a biscuit, y'all. You cannot mess up. Just make them like I said. If you don't have any kind of grease, solid grease, then put a little liquid grease in it. Now, olive oil doesn't do good, but you can put any other kind of grease that you want to. This is so good. I can tell I'm going to eat more than two. I'm hungry. I don't know if I told y'all, but I don't think I did. My flag, my American flag out there, the wind was blowing a few days ago. Snowing, cold, freezing. And my flag actually froze in flight. I'm going to see if y'all can see this. Let me get over here to it and turn you around. Hey, do you see that flag right there? That is not blowing. This is not a still picture. It's just in flight. It's been that same position now. This is the third day. Well, no, it's the second day because the third day it was actually blowing while the snow was coming down. And then it froze in that position. And look out there at my picnic table. Look at all the little birds. Look at that. I'm going to make them some cornbread after a while, and I'm going to put it out there for them. They are hungry this morning. Anyway, y'all fix you a hearty breakfast. And if you've never fixed a biscuit before, this would be a good time. You're stuck inside. You got nothing to lose and everything to gain. God bless you all. Love you. Bye-bye.